Good. Alright, now we got the butter is good and melted. Now we're going to add our salsa, sauce, and milk mix. Just pour that on in there. Get it all out of there. There we go. Stir it in. Now we have a little bit, and it's not quite like I want it. Now, since it's just a little bit less than what I want, I'm going to put a little bit more salsa in there. Salsa, good. Gives it kind of a Mexican flavor. Now we got our tuna. We're not going to put the tuna in yet. What we are going to do is, now that we have a sufficient amount of liquid in there with the macaroni, stir it all up, get it all mixed in there nicely. Now, we're going to add the cheese sauce. I know what you're thinking. Sev, come on, we all know how to make macaroni and cheese. Well, some of you don't, and most of you don't realize that you can make a absolutely delicious macaroni and cheese dinner other than just the plain way. Well, here in the trailer park and here at Cooking with Sev, nothing is done the plain way. Because I like food that tastes awesome. I like to sit there and have a mouthgasm every time I eat my... I want to... oh, God, it's so good. Oh, boy. And that's what we're doing right now. We're going to turn ordinary macaroni and cheese into... oh, yeah. That's the type of macaroni and cheese we're looking for. We want... this macaroni and cheese will make your children think that you're God. Your children will eat it and go, oh. Trust me, this is macaroni and cheese that makes all the other kids' mothers look like, well, like they can't cook at all. I know, because I grew up with a mother that cooked plain macaroni and cheese. When I got to be old enough to learn how to cook, I started doing things and changing things, and then I worked underneath a bunch of chefs, and then I realized that chefs have a tendency to just experiment. They try this and they try that, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Like last week I tried something that was disastrous. It was absolutely terrible. I tried to make a garlic onion paste, and I mixed it all up. It was a head and a half of garlic, half an onion. I did the same thing that I did to make the white sauce, if you remember that one. The white sauce came out awesome, but I wanted something stronger, something much stronger. Well, what I came up with was something really strong, alright. The first time we ate it, it was absolutely terrible, and Michelle and I had the worst farts in the world. I mean, even the cats had, we would fart and the cats would be like, and they'd put their ears back. It was that bad. But I tried again, and I took the sauce that I had, and I added a ton of butter to it, and I added sour cream to it. That actually made it taste kind of good, but it wasn't worth bragging about, and it definitely wasn't worth telling you people about or having you make it, because chances are I could fix it, but I don't know the exact measurements, and it's not something that we need to try, because you might make your family throw up. But the good thing is that it was so garlicky and so oniony that the mosquitoes left us alone for an entire week. We didn't have a single mosquito bite. course, then after the effects of the garlic and the onion wore off, the mosquitoes came back. Something that a lot of you people don't realize or don't know is that mosquitoes don't like garlic. So if you have garlic in your system, if you eat garlic, garlic has several chemicals. And these chemicals come out in your sweat. And it's very distasteful to mosquitoes. So if you ever plan on going on a camping trip, take a clove of garlic and eat it whole. Or you can try putting fresh garlic. Don't cook it. If you cook it, it changes the molecular structure and changes the chemicals. So it's not the same thing. You gotta eat fresh garlic. Put it in a sandwich and put it in whatever. And you'll notice the entire weekend, your entire vacation out there in the woods, the mosquitoes will be eating everybody else up. And you won't have that problem. Now, what do you know? Just take the tuna, and it's been fried. You can see it's kind of toasty, got a little bit of brownness to it. And the reason why you do that is the same thing as the tuna melt. It gives the tuna, well, a cooked flavor. And cooked tuna, and I know many of you have never tried it, you actually probably have in expensive restaurants where there was a chef and you didn't realize that your tuna was fried first. But yeah, fry your tuna up, then add it to your macaroni and cheese with all the sauce and all that. And what you end up with is something that is absolutely delicious. And this is by far the tastiest macaroni and cheese you will ever eat in your life. And you can do it. Because if I can do it, you can do it. Thank you again. Have a good night.